Welcome back to the Masc4Masc podcast. I'm Thomas.
And I'm Javi. And Thomas,
What?
I've made my decision.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
What decision is this decision that you've made?
Thomas, Shantae, you stay.
So for the people who don't know what we're referencing in that.
I don't know how you don't know what we're referencing.
A lot
That's
of people
an
don't know. A
iconic
lot of people
line.
don't know. Shantae, you stay, sachet away. I love the little taglines they have after that. They say that.
We should reveal to everybody what we're talking about first.
Yeah, RuPaul's Drag Race.
Thomas has gotten me into RuPaul's since we've started dating. I've always known about Drag Race and drag, but I didn't actually watch Drag Race myself until I started dating him. And honestly, I love it.
Yes.
I love queening out.
So RuPaul's Drag Race, how do you describe it? Like, what is it?
A queer reality TV game show about drag queens.
Yeah.
I think that hits all the marks.
It's like a competition show, but it's also focused on like the reality, the drama of it all. And I think it's had is this season 18?
I thought it was season 19. I don't know why.
Oh my God. Either way, it's had like a million
seasons.
And it started off like in the 2000s. When Drag Race first started off, I don't know if you've seen like clips from those original seasons.
I've heard about the original
Dingy,
seasons.
Ugly, no budget. Like Press the Button is bear produced. Like those Press the Button.
I was about to go, what is Press the Button?
You know the one, Jubilee or something like that?
I know
where it's like a dating
about.
show.
Yes. Those are crazy.
Either way, that just speaks to how unwell produced the first seasons of Drag Race are. They're low-key a little bit unwatchable, but also since it was like so low effort, so low like overhead, they're messy.
No, I mean, I wouldn't assume anything less.
Yeah.
I mean, Drag Race, RuPaul is an icon, and I couldn't see her doing anything else besides this show. I've seen, like, what season did we watch? It was season 6 or something with Bianca Del Rio.
So, when I was first showing Javi Drag Race, he didn't think he was going to like it. He was like all opposed to it. He was all like, I don't like that gay show.
Well, no, okay.
Let
me explain. I was very coming into my own with all of this. I was like, oh, Drag Race. I was like, that maybe is a little too gay,
No.
But what's too gay at this point? Come on. But I was like, oh my gosh. And I was low-key a hater because I was like, oh, I don't want to watch that. Also, I just don't trust Thomas's recommendations. Sometimes he makes for some pretty questionable recs. If you've heard about the movie Recs I've told y'all about on here, they're quite questionable. So I was like, Thomas, I don't know if I can trust you. But you know what? Those queens put in the fucking work and I fell in love with it.
Yeah, no, I forget what season we started with, but the thing about Drag Race is that it's like a yearly event. You get to watch the new season every January. So I've been watching it, this is like the 3rd or 4th season that I watch it live.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I mean, this out of all the seasons I've seen before, I will say.
The most boring.
This season of RuPaul's Drag Race is the floppiest season. The floppiest. The queens just...
The queens are boring. Honestly, the runway's really weak.
None of them are interesting.
Is weak. The drama, lame. I was saying this, I think it was the last episode. They need to bring back more alcohol. More alcohol and Untucked, and that'll get the girls going. Come on.
Yeah, but Untucked, if you don't know, so RuPaul's Drag Race, it's this competition show, right? So I think it's like 14 or 18 drag queens competing against each other, and someone goes home every single episode. 2 are in the bottom, 1's in the top. The 2 in the bottom have to lip sync for their lives, right?
That's where the iconic lines we were saying earlier.
Yeah.
Shantae, you say, sachet away.
That's how RuPaul announces
tells the girls who's leaving,
loses, right? So there's this thing called Untucked, which is the sister show to RuPaul's Drag Race.
Sister show.
Basically, like the tagline for it is, if you're not watching Untucked, you're only getting half the story. So Untucked back in the day used to be like so wild.
You see the viral clips all the time on TikTok or Instagram, like the viral clips of like, who's the drag queen? Oh God, what's her name? But they saw one of them's dissing. They're dissing each other.
I think we're
and
talking about the same
she
clip.
comes for how wide her shoulders
Oh,
are.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
Oh
My
no.
favorite Untucked clip, back rolls.
Oh yes, so that's what I'm
It's that
talking
one with
about. I thought it was like the wide shoulders. Basically, they're
I
calling her a
love
man.
back rolls.
They're like, you look like a man.
It's Alyssa Edwards, and then she's all like, back rolls.
It's just the way
She's
the
so
editing
funny.
was so shady. The girls, they
Everything
hated
was
each
so
other on
shady.
there.
Everything about Drag
Gosh.
Race is shady. Oh my God.
I feel like Drag Race has gone through like a PR makeover though. Like it's not as wild as it used to be.
It definitely isn't. But also, like, I just can't believe the audacity of it all. The audacity of it all.
You know, my favorite portion of Drag Race is whenever they open up the library for reads.
Oh my God.
I
I love it when they open up the library, but it's not great every season. Like some seasons have been a little bit flabby with that. I think this past All Stars one was like a total
Oh
mess.
yeah, the past All Stars like library challenge or read challenge, boring.
That's another thing about Drag Race is not only like do you get the regular Drag Race, which takes in new queens never been on the show, but then in the summer there's All Stars, which takes in your favorite, least favorite, most problematic queens from throughout the show, and then they're back in the show.
Throws them in a competition battle royale for the crown.
Some of them haven't like done drag in like 10 years.
I know that's like
this
the
past
crazy
year.
thing.
This past year, Ginger Minj won, and I've never been more anti anything than Ginger Minj winning All Stars.
They've said this was as bad as Biden rigging the 2024 election or something like that. And I was like, guys, this is worse. This is worse.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. But no, everybody's been up in arms about Ginger Minj.
So for y'all who don't know, Ginger Minj is like, I mean,
she's a comedy queen. She's a comedy queen. That's what you have to understand. RuPaul loves a bitch who knows how to make her laugh. Oh my God.
But also RuPaul is an old head, and RuPaul loves to laugh at
like the lamest
classics,
jokes.
movie references, like 60s,
like
70s.
Somebody will be telling how they're about to, like a Snatch Game, for example. They'll be telling like the audience us how they're gonna approach it, and they bring up this niche character that like RuPaul and like people from that time know, and everybody nowadays. I'm like, does anybody understand this reference? Because I was like, I don't, but they're playing to their
basically
audience.
Like number one way to win Snatch Game. Snatch Game is a game in Drag Race where everyone like dresses up as a different character
and impersonates a different character.
Yeah, and they have to like impersonate these characters. And these characters don't just have to be real people. Sometimes they've been really bad.
They've been some conceptual, like made up ones.
What was the one last
Ariete was Cupid, baby Cupid.
I was gonna say
baby
God,
Cupid.
That's
so very important because during her Snatch Game, one of the jokes was, I have a poopy diaper.
I hated that. I hated
and
that.
It's like, what? Like, that was not fun. That shit was not funny.
That shit was not
Oh, God. It was horrible. Like, sometimes Snatch Game is hard to watch because you're like, you're just watching them crash and burn.
My favorite. I love Snatch Game. So, in Drag Race every year there's some like key challenges. Snatch Game is one of them. Another one that I really like is like RDR Live.
A lot of like
everyone hates RDR
Live.
Drag
Race Twitter and like just Drag Race like socials, like people on the internet talking about it hate that. Everybody's like, we need this challenge gone. They're like, why do we keep doing this? Because a lot of people don't think that the script comedy is very funny. And they think the judging is really bad. Like, that's a whole other thing, too. Like, the judging on RuPaul's, they sometimes pull these judges, like, these winners and losers out their ass. I'm like Ginger Minj winning, that was an ass pull. It's like, what?
Insane.
And so that's why it's like, you kind of just got to take it and, like, move on. You have to understand that maybe your queen's not going to win, but it's okay because you can support her on Instagram Live or TikTok Live when she's on like, TikTok guys, send me some galaxies.
Corey King.
That's what's
Corey
her name?
King Nachos.
I was gonna say Gia Gunn coded.
Oh my God. Gia Gunn is always on TikTok Live. But
she was TikTok living her, what is it called? Her rib removal on BBL.
What? That's not true. That's
not true. It's
that
not
is
true.
Fake news.
But I thought that was funny. I thought that'd be funny.
TikTok living your BBL. All right. But RuPaul's Drag Race, we've been loving it.
Mhm.
So this season, it hasn't been too interesting. I
Mm-mm.
think we mentioned on the last episode, my favorite is Nini Coco.
Oh, yes. So Thomas and I both like Nini Coco. Her looks are amazing. One thing I have to agree with everybody is, why are the queens not wearing wigs anymore? Like, nobody on the runway is wearing a fucking wig. It's like either some type of headdress contraption or like the finger wave wigs. And it's like, does nobody know how to lay hair? I mean, I'm assuming they don't. I don't know how to lay hair, so I'm not even judging that hard. But I just think it's hilarious because last season, Corey King had her wig falling off every lip sync.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. People were losing wigs left and right. And everybody's like, the repercussions of that, nobody's wearing a wig anymore. And it's like, wow.
I just feel like this season is not producing iconic queens in the way last season did.
Nobody's a big personality per se.
Yeah.
I guess that's the problem. You really need a queen to come in and make the show. Like, you need a few queens to come in and make the show. And you have to have larger than life personalities for us to really connect. And I think that's what they're having trouble with. Some of these queens, I don't know. I think they're very conscious of how we perceive them on the internet. It's so funny.
I think
see
it's
them interact with
weird
us.
when they blame it on the edit.
And
Because it's like, what? The editors had it out for you? RuPaul herself? I don't know. I don't know how any of that works.
like who's
but-
in the editing room going, we're gonna give Nini Coco the worst edit of all time. Nini Coco actually has a great edit right now, so
Oh.
she has nothing to complain about, really. She doesn't. But I like Drag Race for the runways. The runways, like,
I hate the runways. The runways and the design challenges are so fucking boring.
I like runway because I like seeing their interpretation. I'm like, who's gonna come out with something gaggy, something that's gonna camp? Like, that's what drag is. And sometimes these girls really show out. But other times you're like, oh, it's like, what is this?
Yeah, but who got eliminated this past episode? This past episode was it was
what's her name? I don't even. This is how crazy it is. I don't even remember who her name is. It's like it starts with a V.
Oh, it was her.
What's her name? I'm gonna pull up her name real fast.
I don't know her name either, but she was one of those queens where it was like, yeah, no, she's gonna go early because all her looks are kind of mid. Nothing gagged me. I don't know. What's her name?
This is so crazy. I do not remember her. It's like, God, what is her name?
Oh well. I don't remember. I only remember.
I think I may have it. Vita. Oh
Vita.
my gosh, Vita, I'm so sorry. Like, that just shows you how unmemorable this season has been. Like, I didn't even remember last episode's loser.
Damn.
I'm so sorry. Like, this season just is so forgettable, honestly. And that's because I'm still remembering All Stars 10 from this past December, the spring, I guess. And that was some funny TV. Like, I love Mistress Isabel Brooks. I think she's a larger than life personality. She knows how to make fun TV because she understands that at the end of the day, RuPaul's Drag Race is a TV show.
Yeah.
Like, we want to be entertained, you know?
Aside from RuPaul, though, one thing I've always said is, you know what's RuPaul's Drag Race, but for straight people?
What?
You know.
I don't think you've ever said this.
I've said this
I know you
before.
have never said this because you have never seen the show.
It's
America's Next Top Model. Now, I've seen this show because I watch the show religiously.
I've never seen it before, but I do always say America's Next Top Model. I don't know, it just gives RuPaul's Drag Race vibes, but for straight people.
If you know anything about America's Next Top Model,
Yeah.
it is not for the straights.
Oh.
It is for the girls and the gays.
Really?
Trust. Thomas, they be getting up to some crazy shit on there. Oh my gosh. But obviously, Netflix just dropped this new documentary, Reality Check America's Next Top Model. Oh my God. Like, I knew Tyra Banks was fucking crazy. I didn't know she was literally psychotic. Like, oh my God.
I had never watched an episode of America's Top Model. I've never really been up to date with it, you know. I know who Tyra Banks is, but I didn't know the whole lore of it. And then getting to hear about all that through that documentary was like, what was everyone watching? Like, this is crazy.
As bad as it was, I'm going to say something it's going to sound crazy. As bad as it was, Tyra was fucking cooking in that studio, like on that show. She made some bomb ass TV.
Did she?
Bomb ass TV. I mean, where else? I remember specific moments. Like everybody knows the viral moments where she's yelling at that one girl. She's like, "I'm yelling at you. I love you because I'm yelling at you because I love you. That's why I wanted you to win this." Like everybody knows that scene. Everybody knows the scene, like the scene of the girl cheating on her boyfriend. And her boyfriend going, "You're a fucking
I'd
bitch."
never heard of that scene prior
What?
to hearing the documentary.
These were iconic moments.
Real
Iconic's
quick,
bad.
explain what it is.
Okay, for those of y'all who don't know what America's Next Top Model is, highly recommend y'all go watch it.
Oh.
Watching it nowadays, you're kind of like, this is super problematic. But back then, it was some fire TV. Fire TV. But basically, Tyra Banks came into as her, what is it called? She came into the studio and said, "I want to make history." And she literally did that. She made a reality TV show based around a group of girls trying to become America's next supermodel. And so basically the show was, I don't remember how many girls per cycle it was, but it was like this group of girls, maybe like 12, sometimes they were like 15, 18, depends. But these group of girls would each week, they would battle it out, do challenges, like model challenges. And that week's episode would culminate in a photo shoot. And the photo shoot would be reviewed by a panel of judges, Tyra, and then she had some other people on there, the Jays and everything. Nigel,
The Jays.
Janice Dickinson, which was she was fucking batshit. Oh my God, that lady was batshit. Like crazy. But basically,
what era is it from? Like, when
it's
did
from
it
the
start?
2000s. So, like, if you know anything about...
When did you watch it?
So, I watched it I was still in high school around the time, and they had got it on Hulu. So, me and my sisters would watch it, and it was so funny because we'd be like, "Oh, God, her picture this week, trash. Like, she's going home. She's going home." We're like, but she had such a good week last week. So, we were like, gosh, she's not doing well. And we were just like... trying to see who was gonna win and whatnot, and we were like low-key upset with the winner sometimes. We were like, "Oh, our favorite didn't win," but obviously we were watching multiple old cycles as like binge watching them, and it was just so fun. But looking back on that, I'm like, this is crazy. Like even watching some of those moments, one moment that sticks out is they were having a photo shoot where the girls were the 7 deadly sins, and they put them in coffins. They literally dug up a grave. Not dug up a grave, but they dug a grave, put a coffin in there, and had the girls lay down as the 7 deadly sins. Well, earlier in the episode, one of the girls gets a call during the week of this challenge, that one of her like good friends just died. And they're like, production's like, "You can go home, you can go to the funeral and everything." She's like, "No, I'm not gonna give up my spot here. I'm gonna push through, I'm gonna do this." And so literally that week, and so she gets this phone call that her friend died and whatnot before they know the photo shoot challenge. The week of the the day of the photo shoot challenge, they're like, "Okay, guys, you're the 7 deadly sins, and you're gonna have to take the picture while serving face in a coffin." And it is like her face literally dropped. She's like,
"That is crazy." I've not watched that episode or like watched the show, heard of that, but that's crazy that her friend like died.
No, her friend dies, and they're like, they're like, "You know what makes good TV? You getting in a coffin. Get in the coffin right now." It's like, that's literally like they were sick.
It
for
almost
that.
seems like later on in the show, they purposefully did problematic things just for reaction's sake.
No, they were
because
doing...
it's like it was too much. It's too crazy.
It's literally like some of the stuff they were doing just made no sense. And then like the photo shoots, some photo shoots I have to give, like the concept, oh my God, like I was like, I understand, like I see the vision.
Yeah.
Other times I'm like, you guys are literally, you've lost your mind. Like why are we jumping off, like pretending to jump off the Eiffel Tower and the girls are in like a bungee suit? Like,
I was gonna say,
what?
like, from what I saw from the documentary, it seems almost like the photo shoots were more as like challenges than actual photo shoots. Cause like, are these, are the models ever gonna be in situations
Hell
like this?
no.
Hell no. Is
no.
anyone ever taking photos like this?
I know. Is anybody ever taking a photo in like a harness and they're hanging over like a 50-foot drop? No. Are you ever taking
with
a picture
the snake with the big ass boa constrictor? That part was so unserious because it's like, why are they having them like rub heads?
Oh gosh,
I would be too scared.
A lot. Like one of the first cycle was crazy because one of the major concerns, like they definitely played up like the religious aspect of America at that time. They had like two girls who were like very conservative Christian,
Yeah.
and the other girls were very like open, liberal, like free and whatnot. And
What
so
year was this?
this was at the very first cycle. It was like 2000 something, like maybe 2003. I don't even remember.
Politics.
I know, but the crazy thing is, that's at the end of that season, in order for the girls to make it to like the final two, they had to do a nude photo shoot. And one
Oh.
of the girls was a older conservative woman. She's like, I'm not taking off my clothes.
Oh.
And they made a fucking like they made a whole scene about how she was not taking off her. They're like, you do know in the modeling industry, you may have to be nude sometimes. She's like, no. And they're like, so you're really gonna forfeit your spot in this competition because you don't want to take off your clothes? And she's like, no. And then the other girl who's like more liberal and whatnot, she's like, girl, I'm ready for the picture. She's like, I'm ready. And I was like, and guess who made it all the way through? She ended up winning, actually, which is
really
crazy. But that's what I found so funny. And then the other conservative girl who was also in that group, she ended up doing the nude photo shoot too. And they're like, we applaud you for taking this risk. It's a creative risk, and you're very easy to work with, and that's what we want to see in models. And what I think about the show in hindsight, it's like modeling was never that serious.
Modeling did not. It is more of like a Survivor Mr. Beast S show than it is a snapshot of the modeling industry. Because I feel like the only thing that keeps it in the modeling industry is the cameras, the fact that they're models, and the fact that it's Tyra Banks.
I know, that's the
it's
only.
Like the photo shoot the photo shoot like composition itself is more like fear factor than it is like.
And it's fun.
What was crazy was the one where they're in an abandoned building and they like dangle them in the air.
Yes.
Like I just can't even with that.
Some of the shoot ideas were I really don't know, but honestly, some of the girls had like when they got their shot, like it was fucking it was fucking beautiful. I was like, this is the winner. I was like, this is America's Next Top Model. I was like, I'm ready to go see her on the billboard somewhere. And then the crazier thing was, nothing really ever came of these winners.
I was gonna say, speaking of billboards, have we seen any of them?
No.
Because like, who is the most famous model? The Carrie Underwood.
Literally, so not even a winner, but Winnie Harlow.
Is it Carrie Underwood or Carrie Clarkson?
No, Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson.
Fuck.
You don't even remember Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Kirkson.
Oh. That's crazy.
But no, the most famous person, like, so there, as the seasons or cycles they called them went on, they started introducing like crazy things. Like they introduced like male models to the competition.
Oh, that is pretty crazy.
And one of the male models is like he's a deaf man, and he's actually a very prominent model within the world. He's like 1 million followers on Instagram right now.
Really?
He's like super famous within the modeling world. And of course, everybody knows Winnie Harlow for her vitiligo and everything. She was on the show.
But did she make it?
No, she didn't win or anything, but
she probably was better off. She probably was better off that she didn't win. Because at the end of the thing, it like evaluates, was anyone like better off? And it's like, no, they got less opportunities. I think it was definitely, I don't know, so sad.
I mean, the person who came out the best from the entire show and everything overall was definitely Tyra Banks.
Definitely.
She is an actual villain. She is a villain. Like bad. Oh my God. But honestly, I hate to say this, I still love her.
No.
I still love her. If you guys know anything about Tyra Banks, you know that movie Life Size with Lindsay Lohan where she becomes...
I've never heard of this movie.
You've never heard of this movie?
I've never heard of this movie called Life Size with Tyra Banks.
We're going to have to... Well, I love this. Me and my sisters loved this movie.
Is it?
I think it premiered on Disney Channel or something adjacent to that. Basically, Lindsay Lohan is like the small... Like, she's a little girl and she's like sad because she has no friends. She gets this Barbie, which is like basically a Tyra Banks Barbie.
Yeah.
But it's not Tyra, obviously. And so it's a character in the movie. And so the Barbie comes to life. And so it's called Life Size because the doll came to life and it's Tyra Banks. And so Tyra Banks' Barbie character basically is trying to teach Lindsay Lohan's character to be like, it's okay, like be cool, be fun, have friends.
Wow.
And honestly, it's such a cute movie. I really like it. I love that movie. So nostalgic for it. They recently made a part 2 of it though, which I found weird.
Really?
Yeah, it's not very good.
I've never heard part 1, part 2. That is crazy. Never heard of this film. I don't know.
Life Size. I'm putting everybody on if you haven't heard. It's really great. I know Tyra's problematic right now, but honestly, that movie's amazing.
I see why she's problematic. what she did was fucked up. I think the worst part of the whole documentary and Tyra Banks, that cheating thing, that part, oh my
I
God, it made
remember
me
watching that episode. It
uncomfortable.
was crazy. Like, and that's because Shandy, basically, the incident Thomas is talking about is in, I think it's cycle 4. One of the girls who's a front runner, she's like literally top 4. They go to Milan for the. Is that
They
how you
go to
say?
Milan.
Milan. Oh, see, I say
Milan.
Milan, and Thomas goes taco,
No.
taco. Milan.
Milan.
Milan's where we like cross the
Cacio e
line.
pepe.
Gosh,
Prosciutta.
the accents. Gosh,
Gabagool.
Milan.
Okay.
But basically, they go to Milan and they have these go-sees, which means they go to different designers and do walks and show their headshots to them and portfolios.
They went to
To try and get-
Scaparelli.
Dumb. And try to get these castings. And so one of the girls, her name's Shandy, she was super, like, her pictures, amazing. She was a great model, honestly. And so Shandy, she basically, on these go-sees, they have these dudes on mopeds drive them around. So production allows them to invite the dudes over to the house where the girls are staying. And so the 4 girls have dinner, drink some wine, and they start like partying in the jacuzzi. And so Shandy gets a little too tipsy and starts getting. Shandy claims that this man was very handsy with her and production allowed it to happen. And so that in itself is immediately problematic. It's like, why did nobody step in? And they're like, well, we can
Not
only
only did
record
nobody
everything.
step in, she was way too drunk for that to be
Mhm.
happening. Like,
I
way
know,
too
so,
drunk
like,
for that to be happening.
Concerns of like legitimate concerns of like consent and everything are coming up, and it's like, what? It's
I'm
like, how
also
did this
sure-
happen?
I'm sure that they knew she had a boyfriend. And it's like,
Well, they let the girls call home throughout the series, so they
Yeah,
knew. And
yeah.
I know for a fact Shandy was calling her boyfriend for updates. So that's why I was like,
I wonder what year this happened. It sounds like 2007 or 6.
it's so crazy, but it's so sick what happened to her and everything. And honestly, I just can't believe. I can't believe it's so crazy because they literally. So after all that happens and she ends up cheating with the dude, she calls her boyfriend to like reveal to him about that, and he literally, like, they record her calling her boyfriend to tell him that she cheated, and you literally hear her boyfriend like die on the other
Yeah.
line, and he calls her a fucking bitch.
2004 is when it happened.
That makes a lot of sense. And so it's just so crazy because it's like literally nobody was protecting these girls. Nobody gave a fuck. They're like, this is great TV. Let's air it. And it's like, sick. Foul. That's fucking foul. That's what that was.
It was. That whole show, I don't, what's fucked up? You know what's fucked up though?
What?
This show, yes, what happened?
Horrible. Horrific.
Horrible. I think Tyra Banks is weird. I think she's a little bit crazy because, like, when
No, she's a narcissist.
when they were asking her like questions and stuff like that, the way she responds to everything, she's fully aware of the situation, but she chooses to like respond in like such a calculated
Mhm.
way.
Well, obviously. I mean, somebody like Tyra, she's not going to be like, she's not going to be admitting, going like, yeah, I did all that shit, whatever.
Also,
she's
the
like,
fact that she wouldn't like confront what happened with
oh, the Jays.
Yeah.
And yeah, like she had to fire her best, like her closest friends that she came into the show with. And she didn't really, like, honestly, she didn't give a fuck. She was like, oh, gotta cut the fat. She's like, bye. To literally her friends who she's known since she was 16, 17 years old. And it's like, girl, fame and money, like she saw them saying, girl, we're cutting your show. She said, cut them first. She said, cut them first.
All just to get replaced with Rita Ora.
I know. I thought that was funny because on Twitter somebody was going, if we weren't watching with Tyra Banks, who thought we would watch with Rita Ora? Like Rita Ora is legitimately queen of the Kia Asylum.
Queen Kia Asylum. But either way, like what's real fucked up about this whole, I was gonna call it Drag Race, next top model situation, is that Javi still says he's watching Cycle 25.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that's actually true, but I'm gonna be honest. From watching America's Next Top Model, I am curious to see what, if they do bring it back, what it would be. I'm gonna be honest. I'm curious. I'm curious to see what it would be in the modern era.
I would watch it if Mr. Beast hosted it.
Oh, no, thank
That'd
you.
be lit.
No,
Oh,
thank
no,
you.
thank you.
It has
No,
to be
thank you.
Tyra Banks. It has to. Top Model is nothing without Tyra Banks.
Honestly, in conclusion, though, Next Top Model, trash. RuPaul's Drag Race, trash.
Basically,
Beast Games, #1.
oh,
Oh,
now that's straight man behavior right there.
whatever.
Yeah, that's actually I'll keep my mouth quiet on that.
No.
Yeah, Mr. Beast, he does not
I
get
love
any.
Mr. Beast.
No, billionaire like him does not get any.
Billionaire like him.
It's true. He's weird. He's a little
He's
weird.
weird.
I also just don't like how kiddie the show is. It's too kiddie. It's like I need some type of real drama, you know?
Too kiddie, real
Thomas,
drama.
the kiddiness is
my
like we're
God.
getting married in Beast City, and it's the most fake relationship you've ever
They're
seen.
still together. They
Thomas.
go on TikTok live.
Okay, so now we know they didn't win.
Honestly, no, they might have.
Nobody's going on TikTok live if they won $5 million.
Javi, they've all gone on TikTok live.
Okay, that makes it even more sad. So nobody won, and Mr. Beast is just milking them for content.
Right.
Thank you. Yep.
I don't know. I hope, I think his name's Jim wins.
Oh, yeah.
I want him to win. I don't know why. Like, yeah, he's a little corny, but it's like.
Which one was Jim? Oh, Jim with the big. I don't think him.
Yeah.
The one who Jim is actually. So this was hot tea on Twitter. Jim on Beast Games was exposed for being Jeffree Star's like pay for pay boyfriend, which I found insane.
Jim was dating Jeffree Star.
Dating.
And Jim says he didn't date Jeffree Star.
He basically said they didn't fuck. And Jeffree's like, I have the receipts.
Yeah, exactly.
And everybody's like, Jeffree, it doesn't count if you have to pay these men. Like, you're basically prostituting them.
You know what? And the first time I saw him on Beast Games, I thought he looked familiar.
No, you did not.
No,
no. That's
for
literally
real.
a lie.
I thought he looked familiar. And you know where I'd seen him?
He was on lives with Jeffree, right?
Jeffree Star stories.
Oh. Who's watching Jeffree's stories?
Stop.
You follow him, don't you?
Don't blame me like that.
I
don't
follow
blame
Jeffree
me
Star?
Like that.
I don't think so.
But either way, I thought he looked familiar, and now we know.
I mean, I just thought that drama was so crazy because it's like nobody was even asking about this. Literally nobody asked.
Speaking of Jeffree Star, I think it's so gaggy that he eats the yaks. I think that's so fucked up that he eats the yaks.
So for some background knowledge, Jeffree Star he either owns or owned a ranch in Wyoming
He still owns it.
I thought he sold it, or was that
No.
Kanye?
That was Kanye.
Oh, okay. So Jeffree still owns the yak ranch in Wyoming. And Jeffree goes, oh yeah, we use every part of the animal.
Yeah.
And next day on the TikTok shop, what do we see? Yak
the
jerky.
meat.
Yak jerky.
My God.
It's like, I guess like
also apparently
good
if
for the
you go to
environment.
like the steakhouse in that Jackson, Wyoming, apparently they have like
His
steaks.
yaks?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I just think it's so crazy. Man, why do you have to eat the raise them as pets? They're fluffy.
You know, Jeffree just has to milk everything from like if he ever saw this, he would definitely like bitch us out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jeffree's he kind of mean. But what happened to everybody wanting to cancel him though? That's the real question.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, we're gonna cancel him. He's misogynist, racist, and we don't like him. Literally nobody did anything. I guess his real karma was the fact that he lost his boyfriend who he had for a while, Nate.
Oh, Nate. I remember Jeffree and Nate era.
I remember watching those videos and I was like, damn. I was like,
Nate was a D1 sugar baby.
He literally had the ideal life.
He did nothing. He did nothing.
Got everything paid for, was just like a glorified like statue basically. He was just like standing there like this. Like literally serving face, doing nothing, getting his hair shaved, like painted, like dyed.
Painted the most fuck ass colors.
I know, and I was like, I remember they were hot pink for a hot second.
My God. Do you remember I don't even want to say it.
What?
The video they made where it was like the sex-proof mascara review.
Oh. I remember hearing about this, but I
No,
definitely
you don't know this. You don't know this.
they didn't have they had sex, guys.
Yeah,
they did
yeah.
not really have sex. Come on, I hate when people lie about stuff. Why are we lying about?
And
like,
then they come back to the camera like with all smudge and they're like, okay, it works.
you know, Jeffree was just in the bathroom like this.
What?
The funny thing was, why was everybody on YouTube lying around that time? Like, why were we lying about shipping ourselves across the world in a crate?
And
You
I was going to say
remember
that's
that?
the new method.
No, everybody. I remember legitimately believing these YouTubers were
That's how
packing
we're getting
themselves
to
up.
Japan. We're shipping ourselves in a
Oh
crate.
yeah, how much cheaper is that?
A lot.
Oh.
But for you, it's really expensive because you're really heavy.
Okay.
Really heavy.
Miss Tyra Banks over here fat shaming me.
Oh my god. And the fat shaming of it all
They
in
were
that
so blatant with
so
it.
bad.
Like a girl would be like 120. They're like, you need to lose at least 10 pounds. It's like, where? Where does she lose the weight from?
Shave head bald.
Literally.
Literally.
Also, back to America's Next Top Model for a minute, they were diabolical with some of the makeovers. If Tyra thought that you were a proud girl, let's say you walked in with some gorgeous brunette hair and you're like, everybody loves my hair. They know me for my gorgeous locks. Tyra, if she casted you next day at that makeover, she would sit you in the fucking salon chair and say, guess what? Bleach pixie cut. And the girl would be crying.
I remember when I was little, I used to think to myself, if I was a girl, I would get pixie cut because those were awesome. I don't know. I do not know. That is so. I'm just revealing too much today.
I don't even know. Like, who? Like, some girls look amazing with a pixie cut.
But like, imagine like, a really good pixie cut.
Oh no,
or
I've
bob
seen them on the
situation.
show. Some girls look
real spiky.
They looked fucking fire with them. But Tyra would purposefully pick the girls who said how much they loved their hair. And she'd be like, we're cutting it all off.
Tyra Banks was evil. Can we just agree? Tyra Banks was I can't.
She was evil, but I have to say, she was not the most evil person within the modeling industry. Let's just put it like that. There are some other villains in there. Tyra was just the one who was like, let me record myself doing this evil shit.
Damn. But either way, like that whole I keep wanting to call it drag race. It's just drag race for straight people, I swear. Photo shoots, same thing as runways. Either way, that Tyra Banks stuff is all just so crazy. I don't support her. I don't support what she does.
Oh gosh,
but I guess
we're gonna throw Tyra Banks onto the fire into the fire pit and say, let's sacrifice her. She gave us some great TV. Granted, her methods were fucking insane. She is narcissistic and maybe a bit of a psychopath. But honestly, go watch the TV for yourself. You may be like, this is fucked up, but go ahead and try and lie to me and say that you don't enjoy it. Try and lie to me and say that you're not entertained. She literally said, are you not entertained? When she had these girls basically doing death-defying stunts for a picture.
Yeah.
But we'll end it at that. Thomas, where are we going this summer?
So we've been meaning to tell y'all about it. I kind of hinted at it a little bit when we were talking about the crate, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we booked a trip to Japan. Welcome to Tokyo. We are glad that you're here.
Do
you know what that's from?
No.
It's from Phineas and Ferb when they go to Tokyo and then they appear in Tokyo and they're all
I'm just so happy to meet Jujutsu
Tokyo.
Kaisen there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a joke because that's an anime and people who me having to explain it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But me having we're gonna meet Naruto.
Yeah, we're gonna meet them all one after the other.
Satoru Gojo.
They're just gonna be there.
Sakura.
What has happened in Shibuya?
Oh God.
You know what I really want to do when we get there?
What?
Have you seen that new trend where it's okay, we get it. Where it's someone they'll post every photo.
Oh,
on
and
the
it's
story.
Japan. It's guys, and it's the Japan thing.
I'm going to Greece. We're going to Greece.
Ugh.
You know what? I do think we should recreate that, but with Japan, the whole Greece, Michaela Greece thing.
No, we should milk the fuck out of this trip.
We'll milk the fuck out of it. If you don't know the Michaela Greece thing, basically there's this creator, Michaela, who you might not have ever heard. She posted very little about it, but she was going to Greece. And then
very little. She didn't even post any videos about it. It was all story posts, honestly.
That's sarcasm though, because
she made at least 10
a 40-part series. We're going to Greece. Watch me pack as I go to Greece.
Watch me.
I can't believe we're going to Greece.
Watch me board the plane as I go to Greece. Watch me get off the plane as I get into Greece.
It is crazy.
Everything she did, she was in Greece. If you had any idea.
I want to steal her nachos so bad and just ironically be we're going to Japan.
The way you have to have her accent though, that's the thing.
Yeah.
But no, I what I've been seeing
Her
recently.
accent? She doesn't even have her accent.
But that's what makes it iconic. She's lying. Like
She's
everybody.
lying.
What have I said? Everybody on the internet is lying. Everybody's a liar.
I need you to sit down for this one. I'm getting a divorce. Oh my God. So that she's getting a divorce right now, which God bless her, you know.
Supposedly her like husband is like back on a substance, which I thought that was crazy.
Oh.
Yeah. The fact that we know so much about like their drama, though, is more concerning.
Either way, well, that kind of threw me off. I mean, yeah, she's getting a divorce.
I don't know. People on the internet are very parasocial. Like her people in her comments were like, "Oh my God," she's like, "We saw this coming." They're like, "We saw this coming." It's like, how? How did you guys see anything?
I just think it's so crazy that she fakes the accent. I'm not, you know, sure.
Kardashian.
I'm not sure if she does fake it, but I'm not sure if I believe it because you've seen the old videos of her where she doesn't have it at all.
Have I seen the old videos? I've just been inundated with like the new ones of her.
Yeah. Either way, so yeah, we're going to Japan. We're going to be there for 17 days.
Whew.
We're going to be there for a long time. We're going for 10 days with my family, which will be great. We're going to Tokyo, Kyoto, Hajime.
Oh, Hajime.
Oh, honestly, that might not.
No. You're right. I was going to say Hakone, but that's the other one.
Either way, like we're going to Japan. I'm very excited for. Gohan kudasai.
Gohan. Rice and. Rice, please.
Yes.
Rice, please. Oh, I know Japanese, girl.
Mizu to ocha kudasai.
Green tea and water. Ocha, green tea.
Please.
Oh,
yeah.
green tea, please. You
I've
said
been taking
Muze or whatever.
Mizu. Oh,
Mizu.
Fuck,
you said Mizu first, and I was like, oh.
I probably said it wrong. But either way, I've started with the Duolingo just because it's like when we get there, I just want to be like, sushi. Oh my God, that is so bad. That's so bad.
Let me just say this. Controversial take. Actually, it's not controversial. I stand 10 toes down on this. Duolingo does not work, and it literally is just gamifying where like you guys don't know anything. If you do Duolingo, you do not know the language. You do not know the language.
Javi is saying this just because he's jealous of my 5-day streak.
No, I'm not. Go ahead and do it. You'll learn so much vocabulary, but we will legitimately learn more Japanese being there for 17 days than you will learn in the entire time that you're doing Duolingo here.
I just want to be able to be like, order my food, you know?
No, and I don't think there's any problem with that, but it's like they see American tourists, you know? Like Tokyo is one of the most like poppin' destinations right now. I've heard of at least 3
Everyone's
people.
going to Japan. Everyone's going to Japan. And, you know, I'm starting to fear that everyone's doing a photo shoot in Japan too.
Oh no, we all are. We're doing like 10 photo shoots there, just to let y'all know.
So me and Javi, I need to book the reservation already. I need to DM them. But we're going to do some photo shoots too. It's going to be an awesome time. We're doing like this one where it's going to be a makeover. It's, I don't know if I want to spill all the beans now. I'm excited for a makeover. Basically, like they style you completely in like Harajuku core, you know, and then they take photos of you and they're like daytime photos. I think they're going to look so cool.
Yes, guys, my Insta feeds are grid. It's about to be poppin'.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm ready to serve.
Well,
but yes, I'm excited for Japan. It's going to be so fun. And honestly, I'm ready to go international. I've literally never been.
Oh yeah, Javi just got his passport
overseas. Today. Genuinely. And so I'm like, ooh, this is spooky, scary, because it's like,
it's fun.
Is going international like Taken vibes where it's like you're kind of always on edge because you never know if you're going to be like taken by somebody?
No.
Okay. See, I don't know. Like some people fearmonger on the internet real bad. They be saying, watch your back, hold on to every piece of luggage you ever had. Don't ever leave anywhere without your passport on you.
We're going to Japan, you know?
Well, no, I know. But it's just funny because it's like on the internet, people be like, international travel is basically like, you're about to get like trafficked. And I'm like, where are you guys going that this is happening? That's the real question.
That is crazy. But either way, we're very excited for that. And aside from that.
Oh, no. Aside from that, I mean, Japan, it's fun. I love anime. I love manga. I'm very much into that scene. I've been into it since 2020 when I binge watched Naruto, like at least 10 other animes in that time too. Like It was bad. It was bad. All while playing Club Penguin, and this was the Club Penguin version where they had like you could say cuss words, and like we were having Club Penguin like orgies.
Oh hell no!
Oh, it was so wild on that. I had a Club
Hell
Penguin
no.
girlfriend at one time.
Hell no.
I was freaky.
Freaky on Club Penguin. Freaky on Club Penguin is
While
disgusting.
watching anime. So I had
Mods,
Naruto
ban 'em,
on.
mods, ban 'em.
No, I had Naruto on in the background, and I was like talking to my Club Penguin girl, going, "Do you like this room?" I was like,
What?
"Are you dimming the lights now?"
You know what perfectly describes that?
What?
What is it? Not here. Ban 'em. Ban 'em.
There's this GIF going around or a video going around on Twitter where it's this fitness instructor, and I don't know the context to it,
I
but
think it's like a Soul Cycle class.
yeah, it's something like that. And somebody I guess uses an inappropriate name, and she's like, "Oh, not around here, partner, not around here." She's like, "Ban him, ban him."
But she does it on beat to the song behind her.
Yeah, so she's cycling. She's like telling this person off, and then she's like, "Nope." She's like, "Can't." She's
Get
like,
him banned. Get him banned.
And it is so funny.
She's gonna drop a song by the end of the year. I'm calling it.
She recently on Twitter they were going like circulating like the inspirational one, and I was like, low key, like she's a really good speaker. Like I was like, I'm gonna go run through a wall right now because she was motivating me to like do something, and I just love her though.
That's crazy. But I forgot how we got to that. Oh, your weird anime thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of that, I've been seeing these TikToks of basically people going, why is it that what is the context of it? It's like me whenever I do something in Japanese, and it's the picture of Peter Griffin as like a Japan, like a cosplayer cosplaying an anime. That was so foul. I was like, oh my gosh. I think the original post I saw was, it's gonna sound really, let me be a little controversial, not controversial, but a little not PC for a second. Was why it was why do fat cosplayers not cosplay as fat characters? And then it showed a slideshow of Peter Griffin as these anime characters who are like thin or fit, and everybody in the comments they're like, yeah, why can't they get? They're like, why don't they ever do the fat one? And I'm like. I was like, what is going on?
I hate this. I hate that.
I know. And they're like, why don't they ever cosplay being fit? And I was like, oh my God. I was literally gagged. I was like, people be saying this with their full chest. And then you had some people in there fishing for compliments. Like it was this one dude and he had his shirt off and he was cosplaying. If you guys know Demon Slayer, Demon Slayer. Inosuke, the dude with the pig head, and he has like the buff body. He was cosplaying as that, and he had a buff body. And he's like, just know I never have to. What is it called? My cosplay is always on point. And everybody's like, yes, King, your body's so tea. And it's like,
I hate the vibe of that. I hate the vibe.
It was bad. I was just like laughing because I was like, what did I stumble upon?
Either way, it's gonna be so cute. It's gonna be so awesome.
I'm ready to experience a different culture.
I'm ready to, oh my God, just like chill, take it all in, ride some trains. I love trains.
I know we've never been on a train together. Oh, I mean like some subways.
We've been on subways, so I guess technically, yeah. But either way.
I guess to end off our episode, we went to, what was it yesterday, Thomas? It was something like
weird. I dropped my water ball right now. It was Cinemark's like secret movie day, and all we knew that the movie was rated R.
Oh.
So I bought the tickets not knowing what movie it would be. There was a couple different options of what it could be because it was like a movie that hasn't come out yet. So it's like, fuck, this might be Scream. This might be the new Glen Powell movie. Or it could be like some other movie that I don't even remember the name of. I just remember thinking like,
I don't even remember what movies came out. That's why I was like, I don't really know. But Thomas is like, we're gonna go watch this, and I was like, oh, I'm excited. But he made me. We got there a little bit late
because we got there super late.
Oh, super late. The movie has a start time, and then 20 to 30 minutes.
20 to 30 minutes.
No. 20 to 30 minutes after that start time is when the movie actually starts. Because they play so many ads.
Yeah.
So many ads. And I'm like, gosh, it's like, why am I even getting here at the time it starts? I can go literally do anything else.
Yeah. But either way, I had Javi wait in the popcorn line, and
Oh, and you want to know the crazier thing? I literally
he
got
made
to the
it back
movie.
in time.
I
Yes.
got right as it started.
When
Right
it
as it
first started, like when I first walked in, I thought it was Scream, though. I was so
Mhm.
scared. I was like, no, I'm going to watch this shitty movie for the next 2 hours. But luckily, it was the Glen Powell one. And the Glen Powell one was pretty entertaining.
It was
fun.
entertaining. It
It
was
was well
fun.
made. It was like his best movie.
Questionable.
Questionable. Which one is it then?
Glen Powell's best movie?
Glen Powell's best movie.
I really don't know. I was gonna say maybe like what is that movie? Top Gun, Maverick. He was in that, right?
I would say maybe also Twisters.
Oh, Twisters was a good movie with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess with those. This one was pretty good too. Running Man was so bad. That was
Yeah.
so bad. So
I
bad.
also, a hot take, I didn't like Hitman.
Hitman.
Hitman, Stuntman? No, not Stuntman. That's some other guy.
No, you're thinking of Ryan Gosling.
No.
Ryan
You're talking
Gosling
about
and
Fall
Glenn-
Guy. You're talking about Fall Guy. I'm talking about like Hitman, where he cosplays different people.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
You don't know the
But
movie?
no, I definitely know that Ryan Gosling and Glenn Powell are occupying the same space within the movie industry right now, and it's getting very confusing. Because I can only remember one white actor that plays
it was
this
this
male
one.
role. Oh, that movie was bad.
That movie was bad, but for some reason on Letterboxd, it didn't do the worst.
Why
I
are we
know.
listening to Letterboxd? Why, who is listening to Letterboxd? And nobody reads the reviews on there because all of you are pretentious as fuck.
Yeah.
It's always the one-liners going. I mean, granted, the one time I did have Letterboxd, I did use a one-liner, and it was for Conclave, and I said,
Conclave.
what did I put? Let me open it up real fast, because I remember thinking I kind of ate with that one.
I like Letterboxd because I can tell what movies I've watched, and you get to like log when you watch them. So, for example, this one we logged it, and we logged it before it came out. Is that really that cool? I don't know.
I mean,
I think I have like one follower on Letterboxd.
I have something similar for like anime where I keep track of the animes I'm watching. But if you watch anime or anything like that,
every anime person has like a list of animes they've watched, and that is so spooky. That is so scary.
It's just because you have to like kind of keeping up with it, like especially if you're watching multiple at one time.
Imagine if you made a list of like every American show you've watched.
Well, I just remember.
Mine would be like Impractical Jokers, SpongeBob.
Your favorite one.
Literally.
Well, I watch some bomb ass TV. Like I have great recs. Okay, if you guys need anything, basically HBO is like where the good TV's at. Yeah. Honestly. But no, I don't remember what it was probably like she or he.
They.
Yeah, I was like,
if you know the movie,
I was like Conclave. I was like, they are the Pope. I think that was the one liner.
That's what it was.
That may have genuinely been what it was.
That's what it was.
And I thought I ate with that.
That kind of does eat though.
But see, that's the type of stuff on Letterboxd where it's like nobody cares. Like you guys are not making actual opinions on there. It's all like who can be more pretentious with it.
Either way, to the audience, take a risk, take a chance, go to a Cinemark secret movie, because you know what? For us, it was cool. It was awesome, and it was only $5 each, and we got to watch the new Glen Powell movie early instead of Scream 7. Thank God.
Yeah, I just found it more curious because it was very packed, but now that you say it was an R-rated movie that they were like advertising,
there was kids there. Kids there.
I don't know why there were so many little kids. I was like,
there was kids there.
I was kind of questioning. I was like, okay, they must have not known. Like, obviously, they didn't know what the movie was. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. But now that you said it had an R rating,
we knew it was R-rated.
Like, what? Like, parents are just doing whatever the fuck they want with their kids. Honestly, like nobody's parenting anymore. Nobody.
Wow.
It's true. It's true.
So profound.
This is profound. This is why we are in the state we're in.
Oh.
Parent your kids.
Parent your kids, and we'll leave them off with that. Parent your kids. But either way, Javi, do you have anything left to say?
I actually do. Okay, so last episode, I think I mentioned that we were moving to San Antonio. So technically, that is true. But I did get waitlisted for the 2 medical schools that I applied to, or the other 2. So we really don't know where we're going.
We have no idea where we're going. We might not know till the week before. I have no idea how this is all going to work, but we're going to look into it and give y'all an update.
But no, we're planning like we're moving to San Antonio. So if you guys have any like recommendations for us for things to do there, places to eat, things to see, we'd love that.
We should live right next to Six Flags.
I was going to say we should live in Six Flags.
Yeah.
Yes.
Start every day with Superman.
Why can't we live in a Walmart anymore? I miss 24-hour Walmart.
Whatever.
Next time on the pod, I'm going to discuss in depth how much I miss 24-hour establishments.
Wow.
I miss them.
We're back. Our mics just like cut out.
Mhm.
But either way, this has been the Masc4Masc podcast. If you're watching us on video,
Hi.
If you're listening to us on audio, we have video episodes too.
Hello.
We also do, all the socials. We're doing clips now. I love how they're turning out.
No, I love our clips. It's easier for y'all to digest this content. But also, make sure you guys check out our Instagram. We recently dropped our Valentine's Day present
gift
for
to
y'all.
you. Yeah. But I hope you like the Valentine's Day gift. I love it.
I know, more photo shoots coming out. If you guys have any ideas, I have plenty of ideas.
Yeah.
So trust. We're gonna be feeding y'all.
But either way, this has been the Masc4Masc podcast, episode 17. And bye.